Here's how I'm training to qualify for the Boston Marathon utilizing the Norwegian style training, aka the double threshold method. Today is leg day. I have cerebral palsy. We are ready to hit our first AM threshold session on the treadmill, and now I'm on my way to the gym to go hit leg day. And then after legs, we have an immediate threshold training back on the treadmill. It is freezing outside. Yes, I am a wimp, I know. Now, like I've said before, I have cerebral palsy, which affects the fine motor skills on my right side, as you can see here, versus the fine motor skills on my left side. And I have competed in 10 bodybuilding competitions as a natural bodybuilder. I'm in both men's physique and classic physique. And I've run 2 marathons. The first one was on a track, June 1st, 2025. A month before my first show of 2025, June 28th. That first marathon I ran in about 3 hours and 48 minutes. Wasn't that fast, wasn't exactly where I wanted. However, getting on stage a month after, that was really the main goal. Run the marathon and in 30 days, get on stage. The second marathon was California International Marathon, where unfortunately I strained my calf the same day that I flew in on. So I flew in Wednesday, the race was Sunday, and I ran my last threshold training that Wednesday and strained my calf. I still ran the California International Marathon on the strained calf. Mile 6, I felt like it was about to rip apart. 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 46 seconds. If you want to get stronger, gain muscle, run faster, run further, this channel's for you. What is going on? My name is Matt, Road to Heat Shoes. Let's dive into it. Okay, to start, we're going to be going off with a 2-mile progression warm-up run. So I'm going to be starting at like an 8-minute mile to work my way up to a 7-minute mile, getting that heart rate up so that way we're not just like randomly spiking it right before the run. And then we're going to be getting into some 1.5 mile repeats and then nice little cool down. I do have my little knee band on, and today's shoes, we are rocking the Saucony Endorphin Pro 4s. I originally got these for my first marathon around the track. Absolutely despise them. I've learned to grow into them, and especially for these threshold runs, I want to train in carbon plated shoes just because it does help. It helps me at least, and it helps me get used to the carbon plate. For the first half mile, we ran at a 7:53 average. I'm gonna bump up for the second half of the mile. So first mile, we're bumping up to a 7:35 pace. We're closing on 1.5 miles today for this warm-up. Heart rate's about 155 to 158, bouncing up and down right now, which 155 is like the upper limit of my zone 2. So we're about to hit 1.5 miles. The last half mile we'll be cranking up to a 7-minute mile pace, getting that up until like zone 3, zone 4 heart rate. 6:58 right here. We'll stay comfortably here for the next half mile, and then gotta go to the bathroom. Then we'll get into the actual workout. We're closing out 3.5 miles, meaning the second 1.5 mile threshold is almost done. All right, it's about 172, which I was aiming for 170. Running about a 6:10 pace. Can't complain. The one problem is with these Saucony Endorphin Pro 4s is that my socks start to bunch up, which I don't really like, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to race with it. At 3.5, drop back down to an 8:34, speed 7 miles an hour for another half mile. Heart's already slowing down, 170. Feeling not great, not bad. We got one more, I think. So since I was at a 6:10, I'll have to be like at 6:05 or 6 flat, something around there for 1.5 miles. I might have to fix my sock. It's really pissing me off, not gonna lie. So now that we're done with the threshold run, we did the warm-up, we did the threshold and the cool down. Time for a little sauna. 30 minutes in the sauna helps with your VO2 max after a workout. So since we just did the threshold, I'm gonna get in there for 30 minutes and we're gonna sweat it out and help increase your VO2. Apparently it's supposed to help increase your VO2 max by like 4% or something like that, which, you know, I'll take everything I get. Something else that I take also to help your VO2 max is fish oil and elderberry. So here we go. For my next meal, I'm having 1 packet of low sugar oatmeal, and then 225 grams of egg whites, 3 whole eggs, and I'm finishing up my Alani. Now this is a lot of egg, so I tend to put some sweet sesame teriyaki sauce on it. Sometimes I put ketchup, don't hate. It's a lot of egg, so yes, I could put salt, but I like to, you know, have some fun with it. So I'm gonna eat this. I have to then go shower. upload another YouTube, probably film some TikToks, you know. I probably will just sit and like zone out for a solid 20 minutes too. And then I got to get back to the gym to hit leg day, and then we got another threshold. Ugh. It's a long day. It's a busy day, you know, but what else is new, right? So my knee still does hurt, but we did just get a new little pack EMS TENS unit. So the rate, 4 hertz, width 180 microseconds, time 20 minutes. I'm going to take a little 20-minute power nap before I head to the gym, and then we have leg day and then another threshold. Yes, I should be recovering. No, I should not be running. No, I should not be hitting leg day, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right, so first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting off the adductor machine. We're going to be warming up with 5 plates. Nothing too aggressive. You're good. Nothing too aggressive. Nice little warm up. Oh, okie dokie. I should probably start the workout this time too. Yep. Here we go. And begin. Nice and light, nice and easy. You know, 10 reps. All right, we got 2 working sets. I'm only going to show 1. So let's get into it. Let's go. Come on, shit. Fuck you. 2, 3. So usually I do Nordic hamstring curls, but however with my knee, like sitting into the Nordic hamstring curl really hurts. So instead, we're gonna be doing something else that hurts. Straight leg deadlifts, which I haven't done these bad boys in a while because I have sciatica. But right now my sciatica isn't flaring up, so I'm just gonna deal with it. And we're gonna hit these, and I'm gonna hope that either my knee or my sciatica is okay, or hopefully both. That's right now. Just gonna do this stuff. 225, we already did 1% 135, nothing too aggressive. It's been, I shit you not, probably over like a year and a half maybe since I've done any sort of deadlift. I don't know. My form was decent. I don't know. We'll see. Whew. All right, we're going to attempt straight leg deadlift for 315. It's going to be interesting. Haven't, again, deadlifted in over a year. Yikes. Should be fun. Come on. I'll count 6 right now. Ooh, that was no bueno. We'll do another set. Okay, up next we have reverse band hack squats. Why the reverse band? Well, we always just do this to help us get us out of the hole, especially when I'm not having a spotter. But also right now with my knee, how it's feeling, just helps me, yeah, definitely just helps me get out of the hole. We went 3 plates per side right now to warm up. Feels pretty good. We'll go up. So for today's leg day fit check, we've got Gymshark's pumper pants. These are the cuff version, not the straight leg. And I'm also rocking the Geo Seamless quarter zip, which I honestly absolutely love. I would not recommend going outside or running this though, because it is pretty thin. So if it's a little bit warmer and it's like kind of cool but kind of warm, go ahead. Wouldn't necessarily go out in the freezing cold temperatures because it is like any of the other Geo Seamless, very thin, but very breathable and perfect for a leg day. I'm also rocking the Gymshark single layer diffused headband, which obviously I love. It's a staple in my wardrobe. However, they are out of stock. I hope they bring them back. All right, enough yapping. We already hit 5 plates for 8 reps. I added a quarter per side. Let's see how this goes. My body is toast. Come on. Let's go. Lock it in. Come on. Oh, get me out. Deadlifts, squats. Not a great combo back to back. Oh well. Let's keep it going. Oh. So you utilize your hamstrings a lot during running, so we really want to make sure that we have nice, strong hamstrings. Right now I'm warming up the plate and a quarter on the machine. 25 is over there. And the plate, I guess. Nice and light, nice and easy. And then we'll get into 2 to 3 working sets. Not gonna lie, my legs are heavy. They feel like bricks. Some may say I'm bricked up on leg day. Bruh. All right, let's get my music on. 2 plates. Nope. Lightweight, lightweight. Okay, yeah, that sucked. 10 reps. Woo. 1 more set. Let's go. Got the plate, 2 plates over here. Let's run a quarter. Again. Just curious, what songs do you all listen to? Right now I'm listening to NF. We got Paid My Dues. We got Fear, Hope, Outcast, Intro 3. Okay, to finish up leg day, we're doing leg extensions supersetted with calf raises. Let's get into it so I can get to this run and get the fuck out of here. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Yeah. I don't usually do calf raises, but with how tight my calf has been, let's do it. Plus calf raises will be a nice little warm up for my run. Little like dynamic stretching, you know? 3 sets. Let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna be doing a mile and a half. Nice and easy. Right now my speed's 7 miles an hour, so that's like an 8:30 average, 8:34. I'm only gonna do, again, a mile and a half because my body is absolutely taxed right now. And then we'll be getting into the threshold. It's gonna be a little bit different than the morning threshold because right now, again, my legs feel heavy. So we'll be doing more of a continuous, like, I think I should be doing 20 minutes at a continuous pace of like 6:20-ish. So under goal race pace. But again, everything's gonna feel heavier, everything's gonna feel slower. So we'll just keep maintaining as long as I can. Right now I am rocking the A6 Metaspeed Sky Tokyos. Those are my race issues. I figured this is gonna be a good kind of tester for the later portions of the marathon where my legs are actually just gone. Because obviously we did the threshold this morning, fried them during legs. So if I can maintain a sub marathon goal pace for 20 minutes, that can really simulate like the last couple of miles of my race. So that's the goal today. 3.11 miles, 19:30, heart rate 166, start regulating downwards. Let's finish off this last 30 seconds, yeah? Speed 10.1, 5:56 average right now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, donezo. 3.2 miles, I'll take it. I'm only gonna go for like a quarter-mile cool down because I just need to get home and eat because I'm like gonna pass out. Nice and light. Let that heart rate come back down, re-regulate itself. fatigue is gonna be high. So we're running to make sure that we sleep well tonight and recover. Need to eat food, need a rest. Tomorrow's gonna be an easy run. So I forgot to film an outro, but you can catch me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Road to Huge Shoes. And if you're buying anything from Gymshark, code Matthew10 to save and support. And as always, cheers, thanks for stopping by.